Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to PyroFalkon Plays SimCity 2013. When we last left off, sorry, Rachel is here, unmiked, but she's playing Minecraft and amusing me. Anyway, when we last left off, we finally had earned the right to get our university going. And if you saw episode, what was it, 2, maybe 1, I mentioned that Guthdragon's Den here would be would specialize with education, so we can get great work sites going. So we're going to take our university, we're going to slap it down, and now we have a university. Amazing how that works. Okay, so we need a research project. Like I've said in the last episode, I'm going for the archaeology great work. Let's go to the region map. I don't remember how to get that. I need 58,000 residents and $1 million. That's it? I need 58,000 residents and $1 million. I didn't even need education in the first place. I am so disappointed in me right now.
I've got one of them sitting on the chest.
But this will still work because we need those, these projects researched.
Mini puppy. Oh.
Okay, we certainly don't need...
I'm so excited.
Rachel is freaking out because she's breeding wolves in Minecraft. So we certainly don't need the solar farm great work. Maybe... nuclear power plant, maybe. Fast neutron, maybe. Surgical. Okay. Decisions. Forget which is... Let's go with the solar project, because... Yeah, the solar project is good. The solar array will work because that way we can get solar power at a fairly inexpensive price. Keep the cities clean and start working toward residents. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. Alright, so I clicked off a little fast. As you can see, I need a school of science. And to get a school of science, we go into edit mode, and you can see it's totally not approved. In order to, universities work similarly to the town hall in that it needs to upgrade, although rather than working with your total residents, the university operates off of the number of students who come into your city, or who are within the city. So as you can see here, if we have 1,000 students in classes here in the university, then we will be able to buy ourselves a school of science, and then we will be able to build the concentrated solar array. Now, we may have a situation where I'm going to have to actually found a new town, because I don't think I have enough students in this city to pull it off. I don't think that the students enrolled count to this, but I could be... What I'm saying is, I don't think... This number, the 1319 at the moment, counts for the university. I think that only counts for high schools and grade schools, but I could be mistaken. And we will see as the day goes on. Because frankly, given that, if we have even half the students show up to the university, it won't be enough. But we'll be able to do some easy math and see how well it works. So the first class of the university is at 6 in the morning. We'll start seeing the student counts at that point. What do you want? Why are you talking to me, student? Yes. No, I am not doing that. Screw off. I am not doing that project. He wants me to do the solar array great work. That is not going to happen. Sorry, buddy. But when we establish our second city, which... For all I know, might happen in this episode, honestly. That's what all signs are pointing to. When we establish our second city, it will be a population city, which means we pretty much don't care about the environment. I need people everywhere. Yeah, we're going to be China. We're going to make China in SimCity. So, again, we're in triple speed, basically doing nothing until 6 in the morning. It is 4:30 at the moment. Thank God they added triple speed back in, you know. Let's see. I guess in the meantime, I can look into our trading. Yeah, we can drop a trading HQ. That'll be useful. Let's see if I can find a spot for it. I don't want to put it there.
Puppy, no.
Let's do this. Whoops. Double whoops. Okay, and we will place the trade HQ
Oh, did you see how he moves?
here. And now it should upgrade after $250,000 of daily profit, which we make handily. Yesterday we made, how much did we make? We made 357,000. So we'll easily be able to upgrade the trading HQ immediately. Like that. Excellent. Okay, now. There we go. Okay, so we're going to add an electronics division to the trading HQ. Now, this is why we're going to do this. It's going to cost me $500,000, and I don't even have to do it now. In fact, I don't think I'm going to, but I will tell you my plan. Because this is an oil city, it will be making the majority of the cash. As you can see, we're up to $1 million, even though I'm losing $4,500 an hour. We still have over $1 million. This city will be primarily responsible for sending resources to the Great Works site. So if you look at the Great Works site again, and we mouse over arcology, you can see that we need metal, alloy, and televisions. Televisions, of course, will be the single most expensive thing here. So what we are going to do is in Guthdragon's Den, we are going to add an electronics division eventually. I'm not going to add one now. And then that will allow me to place television storage depots on all of the trading depot buildings. Then we can import televisions using the vast amounts of wealth that we have in this city and immediately send it on to the arcology. But all of that will be in the future. At the moment, we can shut down the trade HQ as I did. That way we don't have to pay the hourly cost. You can just sit there. It seems like a waste of money. Ultimately, I guess it probably was a waste of money. But it is a plan for the future. That way we can quickly get some televisions over there while other cities are responsible for the metal. Especially because it doesn't really take that much metal. I could probably found a city, get the very minimum amount of metal, send it over there and just eliminate the ore building so they stop causing pollution. But again, that's all in the future. I just try to plan several steps ahead. In fact, hopefully my blathering doesn't confuse you. I tend to have a habit of over-explaining things, which I'm just going to blame on being a guide writer, because one thing I've noticed writing guides is I can't overestimate the intelligence of some of my readers. If you guys are subscribed to me and have been following me, obviously you guys are smart enough to get it. But, you know, I'm sure you have all seen the emails from crazy people. I'm going to place residential zones here, since we need some. And since these schools are literally across the street, we won't have to place bus stops here. Hopefully those residential... Yep, already they're starting to move in. Excellent. And I'm leaving this space open for additional schools for the university. If I have to, I'll destroy these residential buildings that are coming in as well, as necessary. Okay, so... Triple speed. Wondered why time wasn't moving very fast. So we had the 6 a.m. class, and they taught 159 students. Oh, how could I forget? How could I forget? Dorms. How could I forget dorms? If you have a dorm... Right there, it costs 40,000, but just instantly adds 500 students to your count. So we can just slap down. Can I? Oh, man. I may have to destroy these residential buildings just to have the room for all this crap. Can't believe I forgot this. So I just added 2 dorms. So that just instantly adds 500 students who will come in without taking up any additional residential zone room. It doesn't kick in right away, as you can see here. It still says I only have 161 students, but once they kick in at triple speed, man, I guess our next, second city founding will be tomorrow, because I'm only 10 minutes into the episode. So yeah, you can see the students in class number is suddenly spiking up to 264 currently, with 411 total on the day. We still have 2 more sets of classes, one at noon and one at 3 p.m. 750 students, 840, 880, 900, 910. Oh, agonizing. The slowdown was agonizing. Okay, now it's noon. More students are arriving. There's the 1,000. Okay, so we can upgrade. University is now upgraded, even though really it looked like nothing happened. I'm going to slow down time for a minute. We're going to add the School of Science,
We still have that trapdoor somewhere.
which apparently I cannot place there. So we will just stick it here. And now that we have the School of Science, I can click here, click Start Research Project, spend 62,500 on the concentrated solar array, and boom. And I say boom, but this is where crap gets really stupidly slow. Because you can see here, the percent research is not going up, and it's holding at 0% because it is that slow. Unfortunately, there's no progress bar, there's no time limit, there's no timer, there's just nothing. There, it finally went to 1%. Ugh. So this is going to be slow. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish out this episode eventually. We're only 12 minutes in. But when I finish out this episode, I'm going to just time lapse until the solar array gets finished and then found our second city. That way it's minimum time wasting for you. Because really at the moment, there's nothing more to do in this city other than continually expand it. We're losing 5,400 an hour. Woo!
Frickin' trapdoor.
Density is okay. I got overly excited. Let's check the density map.
Trapdoors over ladders, can I?
Say again.
I can't set trapdoors over ladders.
You can, but you need to put another block up there.
Where?
I think you have to put a block. Yeah. Why are you putting a trapdoor there exactly?
So just random.
Ah, that makes sense. Well, since the industrial zones want to expand so badly, let's go ahead and upgrade the
Where do we
roads here.
just see?
There. And immediately there's a dip in the budget in a good way, and see already the industrial buildings are starting to expand. Where's the tech level? How are we doing on tech level? So we have one little gear on tech level, which means industrial zones can start getting a little bit more rich, hopefully. Yep, density is good. All right. And we had a dip in the negative direction as the industrial buildings shut down because, you know, they're temporarily shutting down and then they will rebuild and become something better and give us more money, which is what we need right now to kind of slow the bleeding at the moment. Even though I have $1 million, if I have some sort of massive critical emergency and have to spend it all, then, you know, it'll be a while before we can recover. Thankfully, my oil wells are still pumping away. How is the oil anyway? Yeah, we're starting to make a dent here. My only concern is now that I've committed this area to to residential zones, I can't tear it up like I had been planning. But I think we've got enough oil here that we'll be all right. And really, even if we run out of oil here, I can just import it and process it into fuel and then export the fuel. That will still make a profit, just not as big of a one. But we should be all right. Fingers are crossed. And the strangest part, or whatever, about the way this SimCity works is once, because this is my education town, once I research all the projects from this university that I can, I'm pretty much done with this town, and we can just move on and never come back here. And Guthdragon's Den can be totally autonomous. All right. Ooh, this one is at maximum tech level. Oh, that's just fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Whatever it's going to be, it'll be at maximum tech level, which means no pollution, or likely very little pollution, and yet a whole bunch of money in taxes. Excitement. Okay. Ooh, and yes, let's check utilities before things get out of hand. Power is getting to yellow, water is getting to yellow, sewage is getting to yellow. Okay, so no more upgrading. Once these buildings come up, we'll double check our utilities again, and hopefully we'll be running under capacity and won't have to upgrade anything, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Massive traffic jam. And you may notice that I haven't done any mass transit, and that was also a very intentional choice, because I just really don't have the room for all the bus stops and such that I need, but other cities can do it. Especially our second city, like I said, will be our populous city, and we will absolutely need to have mass transit going there, or it's just going to be a freaking nightmare. How's the university doing? 9%. So it took about, 5 minutes for 9%, which means it's going to take me about an hour of triple speed time before I get the solar array research, and it's freaking 1 in the morning as I'm recording this. So yeah, I'm certainly not going to make you guys watch every second of that nonsense. That's a pretty large building. That's taking up the entire block there. Should be some good cash. All right. All the industrial buildings are coming up. Oh, and here it is. The one that I was looking at earlier, it turned into a Grey Goo Incorporated. Ew. Come on. Find enough workers. We need cash. Budget is now $3,600 in the red per hour, despite the fact, again, that I have not actually adjusted any numbers. This is just from chilling out and upgrading, and it looks like we can now upgrade the city hall one more time. Just in time. Alright, so what do we need? Well, I guess we do need the Department of Transportation eventually, so let's go ahead and add... let's do the Department of Safety. Changed my mind. This way our second city can get the best cops, or the most number of cops and firefighters and everything as quickly as possible. And then probably our second city, the city hall, will open up with a Department of Transportation. I should do everything I need to do to accomplish my goals. Department of Safety approval shared with Let's Play SimCity. Excellent. Absolutely excellent. Alright, we've passed the 19-minute mark. So I can start the process of closing out the episode. So yeah. Okay, so our university is researching the solar array. It's unlikely that I'll do any more work to Guthdragon's Den until that solar array is fully researched. Or I may just say screw it and start another city first anyway. Because a populous city probably can't deal with... A populous city would actually need a nuclear power plant. I'll have to give a thought to that. But for now, I'm going to call the episode. So thanks for watching, guys. You can follow me on Twitter with @PyroFalkon if you want the latest news on my videos and you are not a subscriber. Or you can just subscribe and be done with it. Other than that, Guthdragon's Den is in very good shape. I finally pulled us out of the hole. We've used pretty much every bit of land we've got. And the plan has taken effect. We just need a city that's more populous than this one so we can start building our ecology and really start giving this city all the people that it needs. So thanks for watching, guys. Tune in hopefully tomorrow for another episode. As always, I release episodes 8 p.m. Eastern every day that I've got one. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.